First of all, good morning to everyone, to distinguished guests, to dear colleagues. It is my pleasure to be with you today. As Professor Korač-Grauvac said, my name is Marija Barilić, and today I will talk about reform of the social welfare system with the child in focus. And now we will wait for a few minutes for my presentation, because I think it is important that you see some pictures. The date is 2nd of April 2021. In the morning, all news portals and media outlets reported that a 2.5-year-old girl had been brutally beaten and was fighting for her life. The incident occurred in the small town of Nova Gradiška in the region of Slavonia. Due to the severity of her injuries, she was transferred to a hospital in Zagreb. The parents were taken into custody on suspicion of committing the criminal offense of violating the rights of a child. Administrative oversight conducted by the Ministry of Labor, Pension System, Family and Social Policy established professional failings on the part of experts. After the girl has spent 2 years in a foster family, the Social Welfare Center decided to return her to her parents in November 2020. Despite identified risks related to domestic violence, alcoholism with the father, and the imminent birth of another child in December 2020. The girl passed away in the hospital on 4th of April 2021, 2 days after. And what happened after that? The government established the National Council for the Development of Social Policies. An action plan for the improvement of the social welfare system was adopted. An independent commission for citizen complaints regarding the conduct of professionals was established. A new Social Welfare Act was enacted, regulating not only the rights and services available to beneficiaries, including the children within the social welfare system, but also the institutional status of social welfare bodies engaged in the protection of children's rights through the preventive programs, counseling, or corrective and enforcement measures. National Council for the Development of Social Policies, Government of the Republic of Croatia adopted on the April of 2021. The purpose of establishing this council is to monitor activities in the field of social policy and to provide recommendations to the government for the further development of social policy. The council is composed of representatives of state administration bodies, the academic community, relevant professional chambers, trade unions, and civil society organizations. Action plan for the improvement of the social welfare system was adopted in September 2021. It sets out clear indicators and objectives for the period up to 2027. The expected positive effects include efficient and targeted delivery of social services in accordance with their availability within a given area, strengthening professional resources for the effective protection of children, enhancing the competencies of professionals in assessing risks to child safety and developmental risks, harmonizing professional practices and ensuring the implementation of urgent protective measures, ensuring a sufficient number of trained and licensed case managers responsible for child protection measures, placing the best interest of the child at the center of professional decision-making, ensuring consistency in procedures and compliance with the applicable legal regulations, enabling faster placement and care arrangement for children. In this year, 200 new professionals were employed in Center for Social Centers because of that. A beneficiary within the social welfare system who is dissatisfied with the provided service, a specific action or a failure to act by social welfare activities may lodge a complaint with the director of the social welfare institution. For the first time, for the purpose of deciding on complaints submitted by individuals who remain dissatisfied with the response, a commission is established. The commission is composed of 5 citizen representatives appointed and dismissed by the Croatian Parliament. who are nominated following a public call by civil society organizations, professional organizations, or by individuals applying independently. The objective is to enhance protection of the rights of parties in the process, including children, within the social welfare system. And Social Welfare Act that I was mentioned before entered into force in early February 2022 and regulated the operation of the newly established institutions within the social welfare system. And until then, Croatia had 82 social welfare centers, each functioning independently with its own management board, accounting departments, and other administrative services. Within counties, family centers operated as units of the social welfare centers. The activity of a social welfare center include, among other things, providing rights and services to children and families, as well as imposing measures when necessary to protect the personal rights of the child. Family centers carry out preventive programs, counseling, family mediation, domestic violence prevention programs, and other treatment interventions, as well as training for adoptive parents and biological parents. To ensure consistent and high-quality practices, the Croatian Institute for Social Work was established, in which were incorporated all social welfare centers. This ensured that all professional services remained available to beneficiaries across Croatia, while the central office in Zagreb assumed responsibility for standardization and monitoring of professional procedures and other administrative tasks. Family centers were separated from social welfare centers and incorporated into a standalone institution, the Family Center, which has a central office and regional branches providing services nationwide. By the aim of the continuous and systematic professional development, the Social Welfare Academy started to work in April 2024. In addition to professional training, the Academy also organizes and provides supervisions for professionals within the social welfare system with the aim of professional empowering experts. From the beginning of its work in April 2024 to November 2025, the Academy organized and conducted training, expert meetings, and conferences for more than 5,200 experts. For the first time in Republic of Croatia, last academic year, supervision was organized and conducted for more than 500 experts. Throughout this academic year and the next three, supervision will be provided for another 1,600 experts. In addition to the above, the Academy resolves administrative cases of experts' promotion in the social welfare system to the position of mentor or advisor. This is our first multi-day conference held in Dubrovnik. It is called Open Society, Strong Individuals. It is organized, as I said, from the Academy of Social Welfare, and there were more than 500 experts from the social system. During the 3 days, numerous experts' presentations, panel discussions, and presentations of good practices examples were held. The main topics included strengthening the resilience and potential of children and young people in alternative care, supporting children with difficulties and people with disabilities, professional development and emotional literacy of professionals, the importance of cooperation, partnership, and coordination, examples of innovative projects. And how do we choose our training programs? Professional training programs are intended for all professionals working in the field of social welfare, including those engaged in the protection of children's rights. At present, training is conducted primarily for professionals employed in institutions founded by the state. Training programs are selected on the basis of proposals submitted by the competent ministry, which include training topics identified in strategic documents. In addition, expressions of interest are collected from professionals of the Croatian Institute for Social Work, the Family Center, and social welfare homes regarding priority training topics. Following this, the Program Council, which is composed of 15 members, experts from social welfare institutions, the academic community, representatives of chambers in the field of social welfare, and the competent ministry, prepares an annual proposal for the training programs, which is approved by the governing board. And on that basis, an implementation plan for the training is developed. Based on the publicly available and annual training program, the Academy publishes public calls on its website for the submission of training materials and expressions of interest from lecturers. The Program Council selects the highest quality materials and lecturers, upon which a standardized 2-year program is established. With the selected lecturers, the schedule and location of the training sessions are arranged across the entire territory of Croatia to ensure that all professionals in the system have equal access to training. And what is with the case that I mentioned in the beginning? The mother of 2-year-old Nicole from Nova Gradiška, who died from serious injuries on 4th of April 2021, in hospital was sentenced to 13 years in prison by the country court in Slavonski Brod, while the girl's father was sentenced to 7 years. This was in May 2022, and on 19th of June 2023, the High Criminal Court confirmed this verdict. For the end, you are probably wondering why I decided to talk about the reform on the social welfare system in Croatia today. From 2021 to 2024, I actively participated in the creation of the aforementioned reform. I still strongly believe in it today, believing that even the best written regulations without effective implementation, which is conditioned by good management, monitoring, quality communication and cooperation, and systematic support, will not lead to a quality system and quality child protection. Thank you for your attention.